All right, this is a video of lessons 5 through 7 in Module 2. Just kind of, it builds up to get to this point. And I think that most kids are comfortable, so I'll just start here kind of at the end. This is more towards lesson 7. We're building up towards this. So we'll take our first number and we'll put it up top. There are 3 ones and 70. So 3 and 70 make 73. And then we have 4 and 60 make 64. They're going to multiply. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 7 is 28. There's 1 0, so we add it here. 6 times 3 is 18. There's 1 0, so we add it here. 6 times 7 is 42, and we have 2 zeros, so we add it here. Then they're going to add these two numbers together. I encourage them to not try to do it here, but off to the side. So if we have 280 plus 12, that's 292. And if we have 4200 plus 180, that gives them 4380. So I'm going to show you how this matches up perfectly to the standard algorithm. Have your first number times your second number. 4 times 3 is 12. This is 28 plus 1 is 29. And you see that those two numbers match up perfectly. We are done with our ones place, so we're going to hold that with a 0. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 7 is 42 plus 1 is 43. And you'll see that these two numbers match up perfectly. And then you would just add to get your total. And there's your answer. Here it's the same idea. We're going to set these numbers up. 4 in the ones place. Then we have 20. Then we have 500. 524. 524. We have 6, 30, and 100. 136, 136. And you're just going to fill in the squares. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 2 is 12 with 1 0. 6 times 5 is 30 with 2 zeros. 3 times 4 is 12. You have 1 0. 3 times 2 is 6, and you have 2 zeros. 3 times 5 is 15, and you have 1, 2, 3 zeros. 4 times 1 is 4 with 2 zeros. 4 times 2 is 2, and you have 1, 2, 3 zeros. 1 times 5 is 5, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So again, they're adding. Off to the side. 3,000 plus 120 plus 24. 15,000 plus 600 plus 120. And 50,000 plus 2,000 plus 400. And my phone rang and it stopped. Cool. When you do the standard algorithm, 6 times 4 is 24, 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14, 6 times 5 is 30, plus 1 is 31, and these match perfect. We're done with our 6, done with our ones place. 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, 3 times 5 is 15. These two numbers match. Done with our tens place. We have 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 5 is 5, and these two numbers match. So when you add them all together, and this will be 7, and get your answer. So the main thing that I want them to see is that how the standard algorithm matches this area model. For the students that struggle doing it this way, this is a good way to check your work. So when they're doing tests, if they feel comfortable with the standard algorithm, great, do it, but always check your work using the area model and making sure that your rows match. Thank you.